What's good, everybody? Welcome to Skate Early Access. Your boy has been playing the Early Access before it became Early Access, but I can't even talk about it because NDA and all that crap and all that copyright and all that stuff. But we're here. We can finally upload Skate. There's been a lot of people that played Skate 3, played Skate, that have been uploading Skate, so I thought I could finally be able to upload it since everybody else is uploading it. So if y'all gonna take this down, take down everybody else's. This is the new Skate game. There's gonna be a bunch of people posting this, so I don't expect me to be the first. I'm definitely not the first. There's obviously a bunch of other people posting this, but as you guys know, I'm a huge Skate fan. I love Skate 3. V, can you shut the fuck? Yeah, but as you guys know, I love Skate. I love Skate 3. I love Skate 2, Skate 1. I love all the Skate games. I've played all the Skate games. My cousin actually was the one who put me onto the early access beta, so thank you to him. Thank you to Meech. Pretty much today we're just gonna be playing some Skate. And showing off the game because a bunch of people hate the game and a bunch of people are basically, this game is getting a lot of criticism for reasons that I don't think make sense. And obviously everybody wanted this game to be super realistic. They wanted it to be like the better version of Skate 3, which even though Skate 3 is the perfect Skate in my opinion, they wanted it to be even better than that. But honestly, you can see that the developers of this game, the developers at EA, are putting in a bunch of love, and they did listen to everybody and what they wanted on the game. So I feel like that's all we could really ask for, is for them to put in the love and support and the effort that we deserve, rather than get a game that's like basically the same thing as Skate 3 and there's not much changes and they aren't really listening to the community. Basically, they're putting the love that we deserve, the love that this series deserves, rather than turning this into like another Call of Duty where they don't really put in much effort and it's just a cash grab every year. Now, obviously, some people are complaining. They're like, oh, this game is kind of a cash grab. And it seems like a cash grab because the game's free, so there's going to be a lot of there's going to be online transactions. In a way, yes, that is true, but think about it. This is the only Skate game that you can play on every single device. So the fact that they're making this game free on top of that is just amazing. And then you're going to be able to play this game anywhere. You can play this game on your phone, on your PC, on your PlayStation, and it's all crossplay and it's all like connected. That's something that's insane that hasn't been done by anyone. So big shout out, by the way. Put some respect on EA's name when they're doing stuff like this, because this is insane. They didn't have to do all this, but they did it. Yes, the game did seem like a cash grab, and it does kind of seem like a cash grab for the simple fact that we're still in early access, and even before early access was available to a bunch of other people, they had like online transactions. So obviously, I don't know for the people who did. I know I saw some people who like paid, and I don't know if they got their money back. I don't know what happened, but in my opinion, if you paid for a game and you paid for stuff on the game knowing the game wasn't fully out, that's on you. I'm sorry, but the game isn't even fully out yet, hasn't even dropped. Why would you spend money on a game that hasn't even dropped yet? But I just want to let everyone know, the game is great. Everything about this game is beautiful. Everything about this game is amazing. This is one of the most, and I think this is the most colorful, contrasted version of Skate. I think this is one of the most colorful skateboarding games I've ever played. This game has a lot of great lighting, has a lot of colors. It makes the game pop more. So for all the people who are kind of like not enjoying the game for like other reasons or specific reasons, I'm sorry for you guys, but they basically gave us everything that we could ask for, except like obviously the realism, because this game is like animated, kind of like cartoony, but obviously, but I don't really mind it, to be honest with you guys. I don't really mind it at all. Some people are going to complain, but that's just how it works. So overall, I think this game is not better than Skate 3, obviously, because Skate 3 had it all, but I do think it's definitely second on the list. People are going to say, oh, that's crazy, whatever, but no. Skate 3, the only reason why it's on top above this game is because that's what basically started it all for me. I remember watching Jacksepticeye play Skate 3 when I got home. Been playing that since the Xbox 360. Playing that with me and my cousin. I remember, I have so many memories on that game and so much nostalgia that, like, in my eyes, nothing can beat that. Even though there's obviously a bunch of people who are going to say, oh, Skate 2 is better, this game's better, whatever. It's basically like me and Resident Evil. Resident Evil 5 is always going to be my favorite. I will never say any Resident Evil is more better or I have, like, anything else. Even though there's a bunch of Resident Evils that are better, it's just, I prefer that one. So, obviously, Skate 3, a lot of people are going to prefer it, same way I do. But what I will say is that this game is second on the list. That is my personal opinion. If you don't agree, then feel free to click off. But let's get into what we're supposed to be doing. So this is all pretty new, because this was not here in the earlier version of the game, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, this game is a lot much more lively. The offline mode, I get people are gonna be upset about that because people do like the online mode. By the way, parkour in this game is real and it's true. You can do front flips. There's a bunch of stuff you can do in this game that's just you couldn't do in other skate games. But people do not like, and there's some like content creators that don't like the fact that there isn't an online mode. But then again, it makes sense because obviously, at least like you could play this game if you didn't have internet, or you could play this game whenever. But I felt like this game was obviously, by the way it's presenting itself, that it was going to have to be online only. Maybe not PS Plus online, but just online in general, like as a Fortnite type of thing, which some people don't like. But come on, we gotta take what we can get. We have to take what we can get and appreciate what we do get. One thing I will say is the tricks definitely they lessened, but they also got expanded. So instead of how in Skate 3 where you only can do like one quad flip, I mean when you can only do like quad kick flips, you can do infinite kick flips, infinite heel flips. Like you can infinitely keep flicking, like keep your board just spinning until you land. I don't know if you can do double flips. I haven't tried it out yet. But what I will tell you is that this game, grinding wise, got a lot better from Skate 3. The speed got a lot better. 4 pushes and you're at your max speed. Obviously, it's not gonna be Skate 3 speed where you're like zoomed out all the way, FOV cranked. By the way, there is an FOV on this game. You can switch your buttons back to how it was on Skate 3. Just in case if you don't like it, you come over here, go to gameplay. And then you could literally just change your controls. You could switch between all these controls, switch between your running, jumping, all that stuff. You could switch between your camera. So you watch your camera high, low, field of view, whichever. So I could have it high like Skate 3 or low like Skate 2. There's just a bunch of things that they added to this game that really do make a lot of improvements. And they are a lot of improvements compared to other skate games. You can change where your character is placed. So I could have my camera mainly focused towards to make my character look like she's in the middle of my screen, which is pretty cool. Rather than have her off to the side. Like there's just a bunch of new stuff that you can do that just makes this game more lively, and you can make it all up to your preferences. So again, I made a video saying stop the skate hate. Y'all literally need to stop hating on this game. They're putting love and effort into this game. Stuff they didn't have to do. They put in and did things that they didn't have to do, but they chose to just for us. The only thing I wish they added was dark sides. I miss my dark sides, but they'll probably add it in the future. Ragdoll got a lot better. I think this is the best version of Ragdoll in this game. In Skate, this is definitely the best Ragdoll they have because it's just floppy all over the place. Like, look at this. By the way, you can roll now. There's like a little glitch that I do where it's something like that, where you basically bounce and then you just jump. So it's not really a glitch, but you get a lot of height from it. So you basically fly into the air, put up your board, and it like sends you flying. So it's just amazing. I'm telling you, bro, this game isn't bad. And you can still manual, you know what I'm saying? You can still hit your... Oh yeah, I'm tough. You see that? I never even used to do that. It's not obviously as fast as it was in Skate 3 because y'all were pros. I used to do like power slides into your manuals and all this stuff, but I was never like that. Like, you can even fly now. Look at that. My leg is broken. Let's do it. Let's do a challenge. This is not a bench, by the way, but I just want to point that out. Let me just hit that real quick. You love to see it. Their challenges do get a lot harder. Well, they're not as hard, but I feel like some of them did cause me a little bit of struggle. Challenges are amazing, though. They have in-game currency, so like you can actually buy stuff instead of like unlocking it to like 1,000,000 boards and stuff like that. In-game currency isn't as bad as people make it seem. Obviously, there's like there is no pay to win. It's just you pay to get more items and stuff. So it's not even really all that bad. Yeah, I turned off V because I'm not gonna lie. V's cool, but yo, she kind of gets annoying. I'll be honest with you guys. She kind of gets annoying. All right, let me show this off. So you have your accessories. You have your whole like thing you got going on right here. You got some blue socks. You know what I'm saying? You peep the fit, peep the fit. You got all your like board stuff. You have different stickers, different things you can add. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty amazing. Tech deck. You know what I'm saying? If you can add a bunch of stuff on your board, you can take off a bunch of stuff on your board. There's basically a lot more customization to the game than there was before. Like a crap ton more, which is actually pretty cool, and you love to see it. Let's go to the shop really fast. The shop, right? So they have all like the pay stuff. So if you want these cool outfits, these new outfits, you can pay for that type of stuff. You have the regular outfits you can pay for. I think all the purple stuff is in-game currency. I don't know if you can get it in-game. I think you can, if I'm correct, by doing like challenges and stuff. But I don't know for sure, so don't quote me. Now this is where that orange stuff comes in. The RIP coins, whatever it's called. This is where this comes in. Now, you see all these boxes we have. They're like level 9, level 6, level 10, whatever. These boxes are basically your level based on the area that you're in. So if you're in like the first area, which I think is Hedgemon. I'm correct. Let me go to the map. Yeah, Hedgemon. This is basically the first area in the game. Do all the challenges in here and you should get around to like level 10. And basically level 10 unlocks this last crate, which is like a bunch of stuff. So you basically get a bunch of outfits, a bunch of customization, and the way this works is that you basically open up a loot box, and when you open up that loot box, you basically get whatever is in the loot box. So you see all this stuff that's in this loot box. I open up the box, I have a chance to get some of those things. So obviously congratulations, whatever. I got a grip pattern. I got progression 20. Cool. So now we have that. I can equip that. And now it would be checked off in the loot box. I can't get the item again to show that it is checked off. So there is no repeats. Once you get the item, you get it forever. And then you can open up the box again and get something new. Basically 2 out of 11, letting you know like you have 2 items out of the 11 that are in the box. Progression just to level up because you are, you know what I'm saying, you are in this area. Yeah, so basically you can just choose which box that you want to really indulge all your points in and then just start opening them and getting what you want. But I think the more levels you get, the more pricey it gets. Depending on what's in the box too, the more pricey it gets. But right now let's just open, you know, a regular box. Now there's 0 boxes for these, 0 boxes for these because I don't have these unlocked. But when I do, obviously we'll open boxes for that. But right now let's just open another one of these. Just hopefully get something like pants or whatever. Oh, there it is, shorts, cool. And then you get progression in case you get progression to level up. It's not like super complicated. It's not like super over the top. Pay for this to get that, pay for that to get this, all this crap. It's all just really simple, really neat. There's not much to it, which is good. All right, hey, and we're back. Like, come on, bro. I just did a front flip onto my board. You're not doing that in Skate 3, bro. Oh, shit. Oh. Do a flip! Oh, damn. There we go. Bro, I don't need to be taught how to do flips, okay? You look, you already know. Oh my gosh, I love doing that. Tail walk. Oh my gosh, I love doing flips in this game. That used to be one of the coolest things that you could do in this game until everybody started realizing how to be better. Everybody started doing much cooler stuff. And then flips became out of style. But they're still in style, I don't care. Double flips, triple flips, that's still cool stuff. People know how to do double flips and stuff like that on this game. Which I kind of want to figure out how. Because I feel like since they give you a lot of leeway with your flip tricks like this. Wait, right on. That was a bad representation. But they give you a lot of leeway with all your flip tricks now. So you can do a lot much more flips with your board. Look, hex tuple kickflip. Quintuple. Look at that. Like, come on, bro. But I'm happy they added that. Cause that means you can just kickflip forever. If you're in the air forever, you can kickflip forever. Look at that. Do a flip! Into a coffin. Oh! You love to see it. Another one. Oh my god, I used to love doing that on Skate 3. And another one. Oh, into a grind. Into a manual. Carrying off the kick. Into a revert. Oh, that was just cool. Everything about that was just amazing. Hey! Oh, damn. What just happened? Okay, newsflash. I got here. I went to do a flip into a coffin front flip. and my coffin came out, my flip didn't come out, and my character is like just a fucking oh yeah, this is what I think it is. Total slam score. Hit the heat pump on top of the building, land in the hidden dumpster. Oh, missed. Oh, I hit it. Where's the dumpster at? It's hidden, but where? Where is that dumpster at? They got like a pain type of ragdoll in this game. Hey, I am pain. Like I said, my character is ragdolls. I think it's showing me where it is by the arrows, but hit that. Okay, maybe not. Hit that. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it. Go. What the fuck? Oh. Bro, that shit was actually hidden. I did not see that. I'm like, let me just follow the arrows. And hey!
2, fight!